Yeah.
Hey guys, to another episode of Clash of Clans. And today I want to discuss with you guys a few things that are going on currently in Clash of Clans. So I'll just go in clan chat here, show you guys some of raiding going on, I guess, in my clan. So currently we are on, I believe, sneak peek day 6 or 7 now, actually. And we have learned so much about this upcoming update. We know that Town Hall Snipes are going to be gone out of the game. We know that there will be, I guess, less loot if you attack a Town Hall lower than you. We know that, there will be new defenses, Town Hall 11, shield changes, all this stuff, the new village guard concept, all of these different things, and definitely these are going to change the game as we know it, and people are even saying that this will be the biggest Clash of Clans update ever. And this is and what this means is, the loot will just be, I mean, the game itself will just change so much after this upcoming update. So, let's just hope it changes for the better. So, first things first, for today, I want to talk to you guys just why people are saying that loot will be affected and why loot and farming could be over. So, obviously, people have been. So, obviously, Town Hall Snipes are gone, right? And this directly and indirectly affects farming in a huge way. So, obviously, Town Hall Snipes being dead, if you're in the higher leagues, this means that you won't find any Town Hall Snipes available, which will basically lead to obviously less loot if you're in like Masters 3 and you usually snipe maybe 10-15 bases a day. That extra 1-2 million loot that you would be getting, you won't be getting anymore. Definitely a big impact, right? And also, Town Hall Snipes being dead, you can't put your Town Hall outside. So you can't get those cheap shields. As you can see, actually, this player right now, he wanted a cheap shield. This guy just went in and, I believe he got 3 stars on him. And you will be seeing a lot of this. People will obviously be using bigger attacks as, they won't be able to just barch bases anymore, and it will lead to bases that with chock ton of loot to really get hit hard. Like personally, my base will probably get not be skipped several times up in Masters League, basically up until a player with a very good army can come along and probably steal a lot of my loot. So obviously, this gets you thinking, okay, so Town Hall Snipes have killed the game, have killed farming, right? But yes, they have directly, but they have also indirectly caused a big impact on farming. So obviously, obviously less loot, you won't be able to get a shield, stuff like that. But notice if all these players, like they said at one point, like I believe it was 80% of all attacks in some leagues were actually just Town Hall Snipes. And personally, I do see that a lot. I would say about 70% of my attacks are just Town Hall sniping in Masters League / Crystal League. Definitely not something that Supercell likes seeing. The fact that the people would put on the outside the most valuable structure in your entire base obviously never really came to Supercell's minds when they first started this game, but now people have done it. Right now people have taken advantage of it, and this obviously has led them to create this change. So let's say that about let's just put it into number form. Let's say there are 500,000 people that I can currently find in Masters League, or actually I'm in like Crystal 1 right now. So let's say there are 500,000 people that are at this league that are viable for me to attack. So now let's say 300,000 of these players are Town Hall snipers, are like Town Halls are on the outside. 100,000 of these are inactives, and 100,000 of these players are players that are just they're active bases, but they don't have any loot in them, and their town hall is on the inside, so they usually just get skipped. So normally what would happen is these like 300,000 bases would get sniped in a second, but obviously since there are so many of them this high, I would still find several of them before I find an inactive base, right? So now you have these like 200,000 bases left, or maybe 201,000 bases in your queue, okay? Now these inactives, obviously, they're also gonna be taken the first time people see them, because obviously most people are just going to attack a an inactive base if they see one, because I mean that's just free loot, right? So so you guys so as you guys would know, obviously, like a base like this, you could see I saw this base. I'm obviously gonna take it immediately. Probably the first guy who saw this base like this, and so this usually leads to about those 100,000, maybe 80,000 every single time during the day. Plus these a few thousand inactive bases and a few thousand town hall snipes when it gets down to it, right? So eventually I'll keep searching, I'll keep passing through these active bases with town halls inside, take a few town hall snipes, and then I'll find a base like this, right? So obviously at certain leagues it's gonna be much different, and obviously that's why you might not find much loot in, let's say Champions 3, because everyone over there is very active. So now what's gonna happen is, instead of having these, 20% of the thing, or of the queue is currently inactive, let's say, but then 60% you're not gonna ever see because they're just town hall snipes, right? So now take out these town hall snipes. Well, now you've just tripled the amount of active bases with town halls inside. So you're gonna find 25% of the dead bases that you would find from before. So this will lead to obviously finding much less loot in the game, because all these active bases that could be, filled with loot, but obviously using Barch, you're not going to attack a completely maxed out Town Hall 10, even if they have, 450,000 of each available, all in their storages. So you're just going to keep skipping through all those active bases, and eventually it will just get to the point where everyone in the entire game will be struggling to find loot, struggling to find these 100,000 inactive bases. And obviously this isn't going to kill farming forever, but mathematically, assuming using my numbers that I just gave, obviously just made these up. I don't, there's no way they're anywhere close to true probably. But using the numbers that I just gave you guys, that means that we mathematically will find one fourth less like loot in the actual game, like one fourth less inactive bases, and this will obviously hurt farming so much. And hopefully, I'm really hoping that it doesn't completely kill it, because right now I am still maybe like 75% of my base is completely maxed out, like looking at my gold grab and elixir escapade. But obviously that means I still have a little bit left to do, when actually if this update would have dropped maybe 2 months later, would have been perfect for me. I could have just went to Town Hall 11. But now, I'm hoping farming isn't dead. We can just hope at this point, really. But this is really why the Town Hall snipes would make such a big difference. Now, obviously, I know a lot of people are thinking, hey, you're not going to get a shield, right? Like, personally, for me, how I would play the game on a daily basis is go do a raid like the one you're seeing right now, then go offline, take a shield, obviously winning this raid, I believe, actually no, I think I lost this raid. But let's say I win a raid, get 7 trophies, right? Then I'll go offline, get sniped within a couple of minutes, lose 7 trophies. Boom, fine. I'm still maintaining my trophies, and I'm getting tons of loot, and no one's taking my loot on defense. And this is what Supercell doesn't like to see. They want to see every single base in obviously defending, and what this will do is this will obviously make it much more available for bases maybe in Champions 1 or even Titans League, up to maybe Titans 3, all those players with town halls outside, you will see them. So it could help the trophy balancing a bit, or like, so that you could see more bases and it won't take as long to find bases. But obviously still gonna make a big difference on farmers. I'm really hoping that the update doesn't completely kill farming. I don't think it will, but obviously, that's just my speculation, and I'm hoping I'm, right, but you never know, really. So thank you guys for watching this episode all the way to the end. I just wanted to make a little, analysis on why Town Hall Snipes are really gonna hurt farming directly, and what most people don't think about, the indirectly how it's going to affect farming. So let's end off this episode. We do have 4 million gold, so we can go right here, upgrade a quick level 11 wall. I believe we're up to like 120 now, I want to say. Yeah, 120 on the dot. So definitely getting there. Hopefully we can get to like maybe 140 before the update drops like next week. But thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the long upload, by the way. I know I'm up at 11 minutes right now. Hopefully you guys don't really mind it. Tell me down below in the comments if you guys like these longer uploads, or if you just like 5-6 minute uploads. I can do whatever you guys want. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.